Welcome back to our channel. In the face of nature's fury, humanity's greatest strength is its willingness to help others. Typhoon Co-May and intense monsoon rains have brought devastation to Northern Luzon in the Philippines, displacing families, damaging infrastructure, and cutting off communities from essential aid. But amid the destruction, help has arrived, fast, powerful, and airborne. The United States Marine Corps and U.S. Air Force have deployed V-22 Ospreys to the Philippines as part of a joint humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operation. These aircraft, a symbol of speed, range, and versatility, are now delivering vital supplies to some of the most isolated and affected regions in the country. In this video, we'll take you inside this multinational relief effort. We'll explore the mission details, the aircraft involved, the logistics behind this massive operation, and the broader history of U.S.-Philippine cooperation in disaster response. Typhoon Co-May struck the northern Philippines with torrential rain and fierce winds. As the monsoon season deepened, a series of consecutive storms drenched the region, causing widespread flooding across several provinces. Roads were cut off, power lines went down. Thousands of residents were left stranded with limited access to clean water, food, and medical care. In response, the Philippine government issued an international call for assistance, and the United States, one of its oldest allies, immediately stepped in. The humanitarian relief operation was swiftly coordinated following Manila's request. The goal: to reach hard-hit areas as quickly as possible, bringing food, hygiene kits, and other emergency supplies to those who needed them most. Within just 24 hours of receiving the mission, U.S. Marine Corps forces deployed from Darwin, Australia, to the Philippines. 4 MV-22B Ospreys from Marine Medium Tiltrotor Squadron 363, also known as the Lucky Red Lions, were retasked mid-exercise during Talisman Sabre and flew nearly 1,950 nautical miles to Clark Air Base in central Luzon. The deployment was supported by aerial refueling from U.S. Air Force KC-46 Pegasus tankers, showcasing the reach and agility of the U.S. military's expeditionary capabilities. Clark Air Base, a former American military facility, is once again proving to be a strategic staging point for regional operations. From this central location, the Ospreys can launch flights into the mountainous and flood-affected areas of northern Luzon, bypassing blocked roads and damaged ports. This rapid response reflects years of joint training and defense cooperation between the U.S. and the Philippines. In disaster situations, speed saves lives, and the Osprey's unique tiltrotor design, which allows it to take off like a helicopter and fly like a plane, makes it the perfect platform for such missions. So what exactly is the V-22 Osprey doing in this mission? The aircraft is airlifting 6,000 food packs, 1,000 hygiene kits, and additional emergency relief supplies from the Philippine Office of Civil Defense to the most impacted municipalities in northern Luzon and even across to the Luzon Strait. In areas where roads are destroyed or rivers have overflowed, ground transport is impossible. In these cases, airlifting supplies becomes the only viable option, and this is where the Osprey shines. The Osprey combines the vertical takeoff capability of a helicopter with the range and speed of a turboprop plane. It can fly faster and farther than traditional rotary wing aircraft, allowing it to carry critical cargo and personnel over long distances in a fraction of the time. For this mission, it's not just about airlifting cargo. It's also about coordination. U.S. Marines are working closely with Philippine disaster agencies to ensure aid is distributed efficiently and reaches the communities that need it most. While the Marine Corps leads much of the relief airlift, the U.S. Air Force is also playing a crucial role. Media from the 353rd Special Operations Wing have confirmed the deployment of at least 3 CV-22 Ospreys and an MC-130J from their base in Kadena, Japan. These units specialize in, even though the Air Force has yet to release an official statement, their presence on the ground speaks volumes. The CV-22's advanced navigation systems, low-level flight capability, and ability to operate without established runways make it especially valuable in these kinds of operations. The MC-130J, meanwhile, supports aerial resupply and can also conduct search and rescue missions, a critical backup in case isolated individuals are discovered in unreachable locations. Together, these aircraft form a flying lifeline, delivering hope where it's needed most. This isn't the first time U.S. forces have flown into the Philippines to assist during a disaster. Almost every year, American troops participate in humanitarian assistance missions across the country. Just last fall, the Marine Rotational Force, Southeast Asia, was deployed to Northern Luzon after Typhoon Co-May caused widespread damage. Perhaps the most iconic example was in 2013, after the devastating Typhoon Haiyan, one of the strongest storms ever recorded. In response, the U.S. deployed the George Washington Carrier Strike Group and over 13,000 personnel. Forces from Japan, Korea, Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, and Taiwan also participated, making it one of the largest international relief efforts in Philippine history. This long-standing tradition reflects more than just strategic alignment. It's about friendship and trust. Whenever disaster strikes, U.S. and Philippine forces have stood shoulder to shoulder to protect lives and rebuild communities. Behind the high-tech aircraft, the logistics, and the headlines are real people. Pilots, engineers, logistics officers, and ground crews working long hours under difficult conditions. Many of these service members are thousands of miles away from home, flying into remote airstrips and navigating uncertain weather just to deliver a box of food or a roll of clean cloth. Colonel Jason Armas, commanding officer of the Marine Rotational Force, Darwin, summed it up clearly. We're fully aligned with our Philippine counterparts and committed to supporting their lead in this life-saving mission. Our aircraft and Marines are here to support the Philippine government's mission to deliver urgent aid to those in need. Together, we are overcoming distance, weather, and logistical challenges to save lives. That dedication to partnership, to action, to compassion is what defines missions like this. As the skies over Luzon clear and communities begin to rebuild, the sight of the V-22 Osprey landing with supplies is more than just a tactical success. It's a symbol of solidarity. Natural disasters are inevitable, but in moments of crisis, the response of nations, the speed of action, and the willingness to help one another make all the difference. From the flooded fields of Northern Luzon to the flight decks of U.S. military aircraft, this mission shows what's possible when nations work together, not just in war, but in peace, in healing, and in hope. Thank you for watching. If you found this report informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to raise awareness of international relief efforts and a continuing partnership between the Philippines and the United States. Stay safe and see you in the next episode.